Good morning. Welcome to Script Practice and Role Play. Today we're gonna as we typically do every morning, we're gonna take a card from the Exactly What to Say by Phil Jones cards here, and we're going to pull a card. Lisa, would you like to do the honors of figuring out how to open the box? First of all, you got to be smart to figure out how to open the box. Let's do pick a card, any card. Okay, there is an objection, and then you pull an objection. Okay. All right. What's your objection, Christy?
I don't want to commit to just working with you.
I don't want to commit to just working with you. All right. Who wants to take it?
I think BK should take it.
BK.
He's a good.
Okay, so I don't want to commit to working with just you. Okay, so Christy, let me ask you this. What is your concern about working with just one real estate agent?
Yeah, Brian, we've had some bad experiences in the past, and, we really just don't have a lot of trust for agents.
Understood. Just out of curiosity, this is going to entail sharing quite a bit of personal information. Would that be accurate to say?
Yeah.
Okay. And so instead of sharing your personal information with just one person and having that confidentiality with just one person, what I'm hearing you say is that you would prefer to share your personal information with a lot of different individuals. Is that where you're at?
Well, we've bought and sold a lot of houses, so we probably will just wait to share that personal information until we get under contract.
And are you a buyer or a seller?
I'm a buyer.
You're a buyer. Okay, so fantastic. So instead of calling just one person, having one source of truth, one source of resources, you're comfortable reaching out to seller's agent, hoping and praying that they get back to you instead of having one individual in which you just call and confide in.
Well, right now, I have you.
Mm-hmm.
I have, a couple other agents I've been talking to, so I feel like I can get advice without committing to an agent.
Absolutely. And when you're going in to have a major surgery or something like that, do you think it's better to have one brain surgeon operating on you or have two or three giving their opinions and putting their salt into the soup?
Well, I might want a few different opinions before I commit to a surgeon.
Absolutely. And so I'm happy to give you my opinion, but prior to going out and doing any showings, we're going to sit down and we're going to make a commitment to one another. And if you don't choose me, that's fine too. But I do think that it's best for you to get some options. And if it works out for you, then I'm the right person, then fantastic.
Why would I choose you over someone else? Or why would I want to be in a committed relationship with you?
Because it's a good fit. Ultimately, at the end of the day, there's 2,000 of us agents out here. We all operate just a little bit different. I have a high level of experience. I do this full time. I've done quite a bit of transactions. I do know quite a bit about the real estate world. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's got to be a good fit for you. You have to feel comfortable. After we meet, if you go home and you got a bad pit in your stomach and you didn't eat bad pizza, that could be God telling you that that's not a good fit. But if you go home and everything feels good afterwards, then maybe we talk about working together. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I think I'd be willing to meet.
Fantastic.
What did Brian do? First of all, Brian, how did that feel to you?
Normal.
Normal.
Yeah, because
So
people are going to ask questions like that, though.
Okay.
And that's people have options, right? If you call for a plumber, do you call one or three?
Yeah.
Right now,
I call.
in the real estate world, most people just work with the first agent that they meet, but
87% of the time they work with the first realtor.
they should be calling multiple people, right? So that's
Yes,
normal.
it should be.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Christy,
she's testing me, right?
She was testing you. Yeah. Christy, what do you? How'd you feel that went?
Good. I think I was throwing some stuff out there that was a little bit more difficult, which I knew I was,
Yeah.
right? I would have maybe wanted to have you ask me a little bit more about my past experiences and what was bad so that you knew exactly what objection you were handling with me.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that if we were, but out of context, sometimes that does get skewed.
Yeah, when you're like a buyer or seller.
But
yeah.
that's sitting down in the consultation is where I'm going to really unearth those objections, nail down what it is that problems were, but you're absolutely right. That would be good to know going into that consultation.
Awesome. Anybody else have any feedback for Brian? Things that went right?
Well, yeah, the one thing I picked up on, I would have been like, oh, what kind of bad experiences did you have with the other realtors?
Okay.
That I would have really tuned in on that, so I could head those off and kind of put out there how I would handle the situation different.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
I probably would have gone a little bit more into detail about how if you're giving your information out to several different realtors, if you haven't signed with one in particular, then they don't have to keep your information confidential. You know, they could share with the sellers what you've been telling them, you know how desperate you are, what your situation is, how much you love this house and you want it more than any other house you've seen, that kind of thing. Is the only thing that I would
What
change.
happens in the long run if that agent happens to be representing a seller
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
now not working with them and
Yeah.
they can tell
Yeah.
the seller everything?
Yeah.
we
Right.
already know it. Yeah,
That's a really good point.
and that does happen.
Oh yeah.
Good catch. Yeah. See the great things that come out when we get a group of people together and go through these objections and the different perspectives that we can offer up.